Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to our 2017-18 Stanley Cup Final replay in Strat-O-Matic Hockey. And I just realized I don't have a pen, so I will be right back. Yes, as you can probably sense, I am very much alive after last night's 4-overtime thriller in Game 5, where we are back here at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Washington Capitals. Vegas leads this series by a score of 3-2, and the Stanley Cup is in the building tonight for the Golden Knights to claim it. But in order for Washington to get this series back to Game 7, they will need to pull this one off again. Higher Ground Gaming is first to join us here at Capital One Arena, and let's not go for 5 overtimes tonight. It was a very fun game last night, but very tiring. But I think we are going to be playing Advanced tonight as well, as we've got the Advanced deck here. Doug Sessoms now joins us here at Capital One Arena. As we're getting all the pregame festivities out of the way, both teams are going to start on 2-2, and hopefully I won't make too much of a mess of Advanced. So, with all that being said, what say we drop the puck and we'll get this one started. We will be looking at a 17 on an even faceoff. That'll go to the visiting left defenseman. That's over to Schmidt, and we're off. Schmidt will lose the puck and a possible breakaway. Center, if the breakaway penetration is 4, Kuznetsov is a 4. That'll be a breakaway. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 are bad numbers. That's a 5. It's a goal on a 1-16. No! Fleury will smother that one on a 20 for a face-off. Arena groans. Ugh. Washington having a very good breakaway chance early, but Fleury able to smother it. Let me tip the camera down just a touch. That should do. Okay, now we got our face-off, 8. That should be a home win. That'll be over to the right wing, so that'll be over to Wilson, and we are off once again. That'll be opponent defense 8. And Marchessault will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot only. By the way, the Capitals did stick with Philip Grubauer in the net after last night's marathon. That's a 6 on an outside shot. That'll be a save and over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will look at opponent defense 10. Carlson will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot only. That's a 7. That'll be a save and over to John Carlson. Carlson with it, passing E. That'll be an outside shot for the right wing. Wilson will not try to penetrate. He will take the outside shot. Doug Sessoms just ordered the newest Strat Hockey set today. Nice. I actually just placed the Strat Hockey order I've been working on. I got 2000, 2001, and 2001-2 as part of the sale, all along with a hockey score pad. I should make a sound effects soundtrack, not with my goal horn. That's not going to go on there. Wilson with the outside shot. That's a 9. That'll be a save and over to Marchessault. Marchessault will lose the puck, outside shot only for Carlson. John Carlson with an outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save and over to William Carlson. William Carlson with it. He'll lose that over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov with it. Opponent defense 2. Wow. Carlson will take the puck. William Carlson will take the puck away. He'll have an inside shot. Right wing is Wilson. He will not try to intimidate because his intimidation is absolutely terrible. So William Carlson with an inside shot. That's a 5. That'll be a save and over to John Carlson. Carlson with it for the Capitals. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Smith. Smith with an outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save and over to Wilson. Wilson with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Marchessault. Marchessault with an outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save, and back over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov with it. Inside shot for any player. That'll be Ovechkin. Smith will try to intimidate. He's a 1-15 trying to intimidate. And he will intimidate Ovechkin. He'll take Ovechkin off the puck. And we'll have a forwards line change. Vegas's right wing will have the puck when we come back from this line change. Plenty of action here early in the first period, as the Capitals are trying to get this series back to Vegas for Game 7. Vegas trying to end it here. And that is Neal coming out with the puck. James Neal with it. We'll look at passing D. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Backstrom. Backstrom will not... Actually, Backstrom will try to... Backstrom will try... Will he try to penetrate? He's a 4 against a 2, a 1-12. He will penetrate. He's going to try to penetrate. He won't. Aiken will take that puck away. Aiken with it for the Knights. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Vrana. Vrana's going to let this one fly from the point. That's a 6. That's a save, and over to Miller. Miller with it for Vegas, and that's opponent defense 8. Orpik will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot only. Orpik's going to let this one go from the point. That's a 5. That'll be a save, and back over to Aiken. Aiken with it, and that's a possible breakaway. Left wing, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Perron is a 3, so he'll lose that over to Oshie. Oshie with it, passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Vrana. Vrana can try to get to the inside. He will not. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 7. That'll be a save, and over to Perron. We'll have a defenseman line change first. And we are back to Perron with the puck. Opponent defense 1. That'll be an inside shot for Perron. And right defenseman can try to intimidate. He will try to intimidate. That's a 1-15. Niskanen will take the puck away. Niskanen with it, passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Vrana. Vrana's going to take the outside shot. That's a 10. That'll be a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 are bad numbers. Fleury had to come up with a huge save early. That's a 3. That'll be a save, and over to Engeland. Engeland with the puck now for Vegas. And that'll be opponent defense 2. Orlov will take the puck away. He'll have an inside shot. Right wing is Neal. He'll try to intimidate on a 1-15. That's a 16. Orlov has his inside shot. That's a 9. And that'll be a save, over to Engeland. Engeland with it for Vegas. Passing E. Outside shot for Aiken. Aiken will take that outside shot. His penetration rating, not that good. That's a 4. He'll lose that over to Oshie. Oshie with the puck. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for the left wing. That'll be over to Vrana. Vrana is going to take the outside shot. That's a 9. He'll lose that over to Perron, but we're going to have a forwards line change. As we've got the ever-dangerous third line for Vegas coming out. This is a line that's done a lot of damage in this series for the Golden Knights. Caps win. Game 7's tomorrow night. Vegas wins. I find a new evening project during the advent of the Phoenix. At least for next week. Took with it now. And that'll be passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Howla. Howla will try... Will he try to penetrate? No, he's going to take the outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save, and over to Smith-Pelly. Smith-Pelly with it, passing D. He'll lose the puck, inside shot for the right wing. And the opponent will try to intimidate. That is Connolly. That's a 1-15. He's going to try to intimidate. He will intimidate. Connolly will take the puck away. Connolly with it now. And that'll be lose the puck. Outside shot only for the left defenseman. Theodore with an outside shot. He's going to let this one go from the point. That's a 9. That's a save, and over to Eller. Eller with the puck. He will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Howla. Howla's going to watch as I send the dice flying, but now he'll have an outside shot once I get everything recovered. That's an 8, and that's a rebound chance. That's a defensive left defenseman if the defense rating is 2 or more. Orlov is a 3, so he will have the puck. Orlov with it for Washington. Opponent defense 4. And Engelland will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot. That one will come from the point for Engelland. That's a 5. That'll be a save, and over to Niskanen. Niskanen with it for the Capitals. Passing E. Outside shot for Eller. He's going to let that one go. His penetration rating not that good. That's a 4. That'll be a save, over to Theodore. We have 4 cards left in the first period as Theodore will have a opponent defense 10. That'll be a penalty on Niskanen. Niskanen will go off for 2 minutes for hooking. Penalties are always a bad thing if you're... Actually, hang on. I got to switch this around. Okay. Now that we've got that sorted out on the score sheet, Niskanen is off in the sin bin. We'll flip over 3 cards, which will be the end of the period. Then we'll get a split card to see what kind of power play Vegas is going to have. That's a 1. And if the left defenseman is 2 or more on the defense rating, Orlov is a 3. We'll start off with an outside shot for Howla. That's a 7. That'll be a save. Then we'll have an outside shot for the right wing. That will be Tatar taking that one. That's a 7. That'll be a save over to the defensive center. Then an outside shot for any player. We'll give that to Theodore with an outside shot. That's a 12. That'll be a save. And the last one is going to be an inside shot for the left wing. So that'll be Took with an inside shot. He's going to let this one go from the slot. That's a 9. That's a save over to the defensive left wing. And bang! There's the horn to end the first period. Again, I know my goal horn is absolutely terrible. What is not terrible, though, is the fact that we have no score here after 1. We'll get set for the second period of this game. Washington trying to get this series back to Vegas for Game 7 tomorrow night. Vegas trying to end it right here. As of now, Game 7 will probably be in basic if we need to have a Game 7. We'll see what I think of advanced coming out of Game 6, but I've had problems with getting a hold of basic, or not basic, with getting a hold of advanced. And I knew I was never going to settle anywhere near super advanced. So we'll see what I think of advanced coming out of tonight's Game 6. You like the flow of Strat Hockey. So do I, the more I've started to play it. I've also tried out APA and Inside the Crease Hockey, and I've not liked either one of them. APA just, to me, I don't know, there's something about APA that kind of bothers me with the flow of it. I know Dave Gardner's got APA down to a science, but I just can't get to a place with APA where I'm completely comfortable with it, where I'm like, where I feel like I'm comfortable, where I'd be able to present a season replay in APA Hockey. Whereas with Strat Hockey, I probably could do this. I could probably do a season replay with Strat Hockey. Am I enjoying this solo? Yes, I am very much enjoying this solo. I'm just getting a shuffle on the split cards. The one thing that's probably going to remain being a problem for me is line changes, but I'll figure out some way to make that work. I know Jester was showing off some stands on his channel that he was going to use for Strat Hockey, but I don't think those are going to work for me because my layout, I just don't think my layout's going to work for it. But because I was playing around with a whole bunch of business card holders standing everything up. Those might work for baseball for me, but I'm still not completely sure about them working for baseball either. I'm going to do some baseball streams, and I'm going to try to use those business card holders just to see what I think. I might even have something in baseball lined up this week, but I wouldn't swear to that. Let me see what I can find on, not that. Let me see if I can find it on the content schedule. Yes, I do actually have some baseball lined up this week. So that'll be a good time to test with the business card holders. And when it comes to my hockey sims, I think I've told this story several times, but the joke started out being that this was the one I hated the least. But now I'm really discovering I actually enjoy Strat Hockey. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Fans are coming back to their seats after the intermission festivities. We are all set for the second period of this game, so let's drop the puck. We've got an even face-off on a 4. That will be a home right wing win. So that'll be over to Wilson, and we are off. Passing F, that'll be an outside shot for Ovechkin. Ovechkin will not try to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's an 8. That'll be a save and a rebound. Offensive right defenseman of offense rating 2 or more. Carlson is a 4. He'll have a rebound shot. That's an 11. That'll be a save and over to Marchessault. Marchessault with the puck for Vegas. Actually, opponent defense 2. That'll be an inside shot for the center. Left defenseman can try to intimidate. That's Orpik, a 1-15. He'll intimidate. That's a 20. Carlson has the inside shot. He manages to get through Carlson, and he's moving in on Fleury. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. I'm looking at the split again. God bless it. So actually, once we back up, let's back up a little bit here. That was an opponent defense 2. Inside shot, left defenseman. So that's Orpik with the puck. I've been looking at the wrong number again. Orpik, opponent defense 7. Miller will take away the puck with an outside shot only. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right wing of offense rating 2 or more. Smith is a 4. That's a rebound chance. 3. That's a goalie rating on Grubauer. 5 and 6 are bad numbers if you're Caps fans. And that's a 7. That'll be a save and over to Carlson with that. Grubauer coming up huge on that one. Opponent defense 6. He'll take away the puck. Schmidt will have an outside shot. He's going to let that one go from the point. That's a 12. That'll be a save and back over to Carlson. Carlson looking at opponent defense 5. Schmidt will take the puck back away. He'll have another outside shot. He's going to let that one go from the point. That's a 5. That'll be a save and over to Wilson. Wilson with it. Opponent defense 10. That'll be a penalty on Marchessault. Marchessault is going to go off 2 minutes for charging. All right. So Marchessault is off on his 2 minutes for charging. We'll flip over 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll get a split rating to see what kind of power play the Capitals will have. That's an 18. Checking for 2 or more 4-rated defense players. We have 3 of them. So 2 or more. That'll be an outside shot first for Kuznetsov. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 are bad numbers. And here's the shot. 10. That'll be smothered for a face. That would be smothered for a face-off, except we're on a power play. Then we have an outside shot for Orpik. Orpik's going to let this one go. That's a 7. He'll lose that to any defensive player, and then he's going to have an inside shot. Yep, inside shot for Orpik. That's a 12. That'll be a save and over to the defensive left defenseman. Except penalties over, and the Capitals can't do anything with the power play. Stadium groans. Ugh. We'll get a fresh face-off. 17 should be a visitor's win. Yep, that'll be over to the visiting left defenseman. That'll be over to Schmidt for Vegas. Schmidt will lose the puck and a possible breakaway. That's the right wing. Wilson got through. He's moving in on Fleury alone. Can he put the Capitals on the board first? 9 is a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 remain bad numbers. And here's the shot. That's a 7. Saved by Fleury, and he'll give that over to Schmidt. We'll have a forwards line change. These two teams very much picking up where they left off in Game 5, with play being very tight. Schmidt with the puck. We're looking at 2-on-2, passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Aiken. Backstrom will try to intimidate. He's a 1-15. That's a 9. Backstrom will take the puck away. Backstrom with it, passing E. Outside shot for Vrana. Vrana's going to let that one go from the point. He'll gain the zone and immediately throw it on net. 11, that'll be a save and over to Neal. Neal with it for Vegas. Outside shot only for any player. He'll give that one to Perron for an outside shot. Perron takes the shot. That's a 5. That's a goalie rating on Grubauer. 5 and 6 remain bad numbers. That's a 10. And Grubauer will smother that one for a face-off. Arena cheers. Yay! I don't know why I grabbed the dice, because we'll be going to a split card for a face-off. That's a 13. That'll be a visitor win over to Schmidt. Schmidt with it now for Vegas. And that's an opponent defense 4. Inside shot for Aiken. Backstrom will try to intimidate. He will intimidate. Backstrom will take that puck away. Backstrom looking at a possible breakaway. Right defenseman, if the breakaway penetration is 2 or more. Carlson is a 3. He's in alone on Fleury. Carlson trying to put the Capitals on the board first. And 6. Goalie rating on Fleury. Fleury's got to make a big save. And he go on a 1-16 and score. John Carlson gets the Capitals on the board first with a score of 1-0. State Arena cheers. Yay! As Carlson manages to put that one top shelf, and Fleury couldn't get a hold of it. We'll get our assist. Any player that's a 7, no. Left wing, Vrana will get an assist, as will Backstrom. So John Carlson from Vrana and Backstrom. Backstrom managed to hit Carlson in stride. Actually, Vrana managed to hit him in stride. There we go. All right, got that all figured out. Get back up here, OBS. There we go. Okay. We have a defensive line change before our next face-off. Capitals now take the lead at about the halfway point of the second period. Everything looks tight for Washington last night, but we all know what happened last night. All right. Everything's set here, so let's say we drop the puck back at center ice. That'll be a 3. That'll be a home left wing win. That'll be over to Vrana. Vrana with the puck. Opponent defense 11. Neal will have a penalty. That James Neal will go off 2 minutes for roughing. A little bit annoyed at the last play, but finding a bad time to take it out on somebody. And now Washington with a chance to extend this lead. Let's see what they can do here as we'll flip over 3 cards. 2, 3. Then we'll see what kind of power play Washington's going to have. A 16. If all 4 rated defensive players, they are not. No shots. So Washington is going to let a power play go to waste as Vegas tightens up on the penalty kill. Great time for that to come up for Vegas. Teams will come back to the right of Fleury for the next face-off. Oop, wrong card. That's an 8. Excuse me. That's an 8. That'll be a home right wing. So that'll be over to Neal. And Neal will have the puck. He'll lose that over to... Actually, no. That should be... 8 was a home right wing. So that'll be over to Oshie. He'll lose that to Perron, but we're going to have a forwards line change. Capitals holding a 1-0 lead here in Game 6. But again, we know what happened last night. We needed at least another hour after regulation ended before somebody ended this game. Took will come out with the puck now for the Golden Knights, and that'll be opponent defense 1. That'll be an inside shot for Tatar. Left defenseman Orlov is going to try to intimidate. Actually, Orlov is going to let the shot go. That's a boxcars, and that would be a goal plus, but because we're at even strength, Grubauer will smother that one for a face-off. As the teams will move to the left of Grubauer. That'll be a 2. That'll be a huge home defense win for the Capitals, as that'll go over to Niskanen. Niskanen with the puck for the Capitals. Passing E, outside shot for Eller. Eller's going to take that outside shot. That's a 10. That'll be a save and over to Engeland. Engeland with the puck for Vegas. Opponent defense 9 will take the puck away. Orlov will have an outside shot only. Orlov's going to let that go from the point. That's a 10. And he'll lose that to the defensive lefty over to Theodore. Theodore with it, lose the puck, outside shot only for Eller. Eller's going to take that one, gain the zone, and immediately throw it at Fleury. With a 10, that'll be a save and over to Engeland. Engeland with it for Vegas, lose the puck, outside shot only for Niskanen. Niskanen's going to throw that one at the net that one at Fleury. That's a 6. That'll be a save and over to Tatar. Tatar with the puck for Vegas. Opponent defense 3. That'll be an inside shot for Howla. Orlov will try to intimidate. That's a 12. Orlov will take the puck away. Orlov with it, looking at passing D. Lose the puck, outside shot for Took. Took will, this is probably pretty tempting to try to penetrate. A 1 to 15. Yes, Took will try to penetrate. That's a 20 though. He will lose the puck to Smith-Pelly. Smith-Pelly takes that puck away. Passing D. He'll lose the puck. Inside shot for Tatar. Connolly is going to try to intimidate. He takes the puck away, but a possible penalty. And there is no penalty. So Connolly with the puck for the Capitals. That'll be lose the puck. Outside shot only for Theodore. Theodore is going to let that one go from the point. That's a 5. That'll be a save and over to Niskanen. Niskanen with the last card of the period. That'll be lose the puck. Outside shot only for Howla. Howla is going to let that one fly for Vegas. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive left wing, and bang! There's the horn to end the second period. At the end of 2, Washington has a 1-0 lead. But it is the third period where we have seen pretty much anything happen in this series. If you think this game's over with a 1-0 lead, you weren't around last night. Vegas might be looking to try to turn up the offensive pressure a little bit here. I'm just going to double check which one we would want there. I think Vegas is going to go to a 3 offense and 3 forecheckers. Washington will go I think Washington's going to leave it as is for now. Vegas is going to go full court press, trying to get this game tied, though. Last night's game was an instant classic. Great job. Thank you for the kind words on that one, Doug. Like I said, it was a lot of fun to do, but it was very, very exhausting, to the shock of probably nobody in this chat. Just getting everything ready for the second period intermission. If the Capitals win, Game 7's tomorrow night. Vegas wins, I work on finding a new evening project for this week. Well, I'll probably be looking for an evening project either way, but I'll start it on Monday if Vegas wins, or I'll start it tomorrow if Vegas wins, or Tuesday if Washington wins. Oop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are all set for the third period of this game. The teams will meet at center ice, and here is our opening faceoff. That is a 7. That'll be a win over to Ovechkin for the left wing. And the Capitals are off to the races. That's an opponent, that's an offense 2, passing D for Ovechkin, inside shot for Kuznetsov. Carlson will try to intimidate 1 to 15. That's a 13. Carlson will take the puck away. Carlson with it will lose the puck outside. Actually, that should be offense 3 against 2. Inside shot for the left defenseman. Schmidt with an inside shot. Carlson will try to intimidate. He will. Carlson will take the puck away. Carlson with it for Washington. That'll be opponent defense 9. And Schmidt will take the puck away with an outside shot only. Schmidt with the outside shot. That's an 11. That'll be a save and over to Orpik. Orpik with it will be an outside shot only for any player. He'll give that to Ovechkin. Ovechkin will take the outside shot. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 are bad numbers. That's a 12. And that'll be a save and a breakaway on a 1 to 2. That's a 13. That will be... So what happened? So probably, would it be smothered for a face-off after that? Readings on goalie cards. And the result is a save frozen by the goalie for a face-off. Mouse in Your House now joins us here at Capital One Arena. Just picked up the hockey game. Cool. And you're just in time to see the third period of this one get underway. As we're looking at Game 6 of this series. Washington trying to tie the series. Vegas trying to win the cup tonight. Washington holds a 1-0 lead. But as we saw from last night, that could be a very tenuous lead. 15 will be a face-off win for Vegas over to the left wing. So that'll be over to Marchessault. Marchessault with the puck. He'll lose the puck. Inside shot. Actually, hold on. Offense 3 for Vegas against 2 forecheckers. Lose the puck. Inside shot for any player. That'll be Ovechkin. Smith will try to intimidate. And he just barely will. Smith will have that puck for Vegas. That'll be opponent defense 3. Ovechkin will take the puck away, have an outside shot. Ovechkin will take that outside shot. That's a 7. That'll be a save and over to Smith. Smith with it for Vegas. That'll be opponent defense 9. Ovechkin will take the puck right back. He'll have an outside shot only. Ovechkin lets an outside shot go. That's an 8. That's a possible rebound. Offensive left defenseman. If offense rating 3 or more, it's a 1. So Miller will actually have control of that one for Vegas. Miller will have an opponent defense 3. Orpik will take the puck away. He'll have an inside shot. Schmidt will try to intimidate. And Schmidt will take the puck away. Schmidt with it for Vegas. And that'll be opponent defense 11. And Carlson's going to go off for a penalty for interference. That'll be John Carlson getting sent to the sin bin for Washington. And I did change the period out just to check on the scoreboard. All right. We'll get the power play all set up here. 1, we'll have a forwards line change after this. 2, 3. Power play is going to be a 3 for Vegas. If the left defenseman is a 4, he is a 5. So we'll start. So we're going to have a shorthanded team shot with a breakaway shot for Ovechkin. This is bad if you're Vegas. Ovechkin with a breakaway shot. He gets loose. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Fleury. 5 and 6 are bad numbers for Knights fans. That's a 7. Fleury will put that one past with a save. Stadium groans. Ugh. And then Vegas will have an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to They'll give that inside shot to... this is a tough decision. Who do they give this to? They'll give it to Smith on an inside shot. That's a 5. That'll be a save. And I forgot to bench. It would have been Carlson going off. Okay, right? Yes, it was Carlson going off. I forgot to turn him over, though. Right, well, no harm, no foul. Capitals are still up 1-0, but we will have a forwards line change coming up here. Capitals holding firm on that power play. All right, we have a fresh face-off as the teams are to the right of Grubauer. That's a 14, and that'll be a win for Vegas over to Miller. Miller with the puck for Vegas. Defense 3, inside shot for Miller. Orpik will try to intimidate. He will take the puck away. Orpik with it now for Washington. He'll lose the puck, outside shot for any player. They'll give that one to Perron. Intimidate opponent. Oshie will try to intimidate. Actually, that's an outside shot. So, yes, Oshie will try to intimidate. Will he? No. He'll let the outside shot go. That's a 5. That's a goalie rating on Grubauer. 5 and 6 are bad numbers. And that's a 9. Save and over to any forward. That'll give that to Oshie. Oshie with it. Passing E. Will be an outside shot for Backstrom. Backstrom will probably try to penetrate here. He's a penetration of a 4 against a 2. 1-12, he'll penetrate. He will not. He'll lose the puck to Aiken, but we'll have a defensive line change. Aiken with the puck for Vegas. Opponent defense 5. Backstrom will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot. Backstrom with the outside shot. He's going to let this one go. That's a 6. He'll lose that to any defensive player. He'll lose that to Theodore. Theodore with it. I've got to remember passing is a thing as well that we can do. 3, he'll lose the puck. Inside shot for any player. The Capitals will give that one to Backstrom on an inside shot. Backstrom with a 5. That'll be a save and over to the defensive right wing, over to Neal. Neal with it. Opponent defense 8. And Vrana will take the puck away. Outside shot only for Vrana. Vrana lets this one go from the point. That's a 5. Save and any defensive player. They'll give that one over to Aiken. Aiken with it. Passing B. Lose the puck. Inside shot for Vrana. Right defenseman can try to intimidate. Engeland is a 1-15. He fails to take the puck away. Possible penalty on Engeland. And Engeland will go off. So Engeland going off for interference. What a bad time for a penalty if you're a Golden Knights fan. We'll flip over the cards for the power play. We'll have a forwards line change after this power play is over. There's 3, and our split card is a 6. Checking for the right defenseman who's off the ice right now. So we'll start off with an inside shot for Vrana on the power play. That's a 12. That'll be a save. And then a rebound shot for Backstrom. This could be a problem for Vegas, because Backstrom's got a very good rebound breakaway column. That's a 12. That's not among them, though, as Engeland manages to get away with a penalty, and we'll have our forwards line change. This, of course, is the line coming out that tied the game last night for Vegas and sent us on an overtime spiral. Alrighty then. We have our next face-off. Vegas is definitely thinking about when they pull the goalie for the extra attacker. We'll see what happens here. That's a 17. That'll be a win for Vegas. That'll be visiting left defenseman. That'll be over to Theodore with the puck. Theodore has it for Vegas. And a possible breakaway. Right wing, center, right wing. If the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Tatar is a 4. He's in alone on Grubauer. Let's see what he can do with this one. Tatar takes the shot. 4 is a goalie rating on Grubauer. 5 and 6 are bad numbers if you're Capitals fans. That's a 9. Save and over to any forward. Connolly with it. Arena cheers. Yay! Opponent defense 5 for Tatar. That'll be an outside shot for the right wing over to Smith-Pelly. Smith-Pelly is going to try to make a pass and lose the puck. Defensive center Howla will have control. Howla with it for Vegas. Lose the puck and a possible breakaway. Eller's gotten away. He's alone on Fleury. Fleury's got to make another huge save. That's an 8. That's a rebound shot chance. Offensive right defenseman Niskanen with the rebound shot. Let's see what he can do with this. That's an 8. That's another rebound. Defense, any player with a defense rating of 2, and Took's got a defensive rating of 2. I think we are going to go ahead and pull Fleury for the, we're going to pull Fleury for the extra attacker. So Marchessault will come out and be our extra attacker. I'm just going to refresh my memory on, refers to the power play section of the action deck. All right, so Took with the puck for Vegas. Passing L. That'll be lose the puck over to Eller. Eller with it. Offense 2 and 3. Opponent defense 9. Howla will take the puck away with an outside shot only. Howla going to let this one go. That's a 5. That'll be a save over to Niskanen. Niskanen with it. Offense 2 passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Connolly. Connolly is not going to try to penetrate. He'll take the outside shot. That's a 12. That's a goal on a 1-8. And no. Who would get that puck then on an empty net? Probably with the extra attacker that go to any player, direct it to the extra skater. So that'll go over to Marchessault. Marchessault with the puck now for Vegas. And that'll be opponent defense 2. Actually, I don't think there was any player on that one. So there's not necessarily an opponent defense 2. Oh, power play. Outside shot only for the left defenseman. Over to Theodore. Theodore with an outside shot. That's a 5. That'll be a save over to Niskanen. Niskanen with it. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Eller. Eller's going to let that one fly. That's a 7. And that's an outside shot. That'll be save any defensive player. And bang! There's the horn. And that is the end of Game 6. The Washington Capitals have come all the way back here at home for 1-0. Series is tied at 3 games apiece. Game 7 will be tomorrow night, as we have to cross the country one more time. The Stanley Cup will be in the building tomorrow night. Somebody is going to win it. The only question is who. You'll have to come back to the channel tomorrow night so we can answer that question. Felt like I had a lot fewer problems with Advanced than I have been this series. But I haven't decided yet if it's going to be in if tomorrow's Game 7 is going to be basic or advanced yet. I'm a lot warmer to advanced coming out of this game than I was going into it. So I'll give that some thought. I've got a few other errands that I need to run tomorrow. But yes, indeedy, Higher Ground, we are going the distance. It looked like Vegas was going to pick up this series, especially with the miracle of tying this game up, of tying Game 5 up as late as they did in the third period. But Washington has come all the way back in this series, and now we are going to be set for a game, for a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night. Make sure you do not miss that one tomorrow night. But we're not quite done yet because I got a delivery in from Amazon earlier this afternoon, which we're going to go ahead and show off here on the channel. I'm not going to show off the entire box of stuff because most of it's got Christmas presents in it, so I didn't want to show that part of it off. The person it's for probably doesn't watch these videos, but I'd rather not take a chance on that. So I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Looks like everything went very well with stream tonight. I didn't see any problems tonight, so very glad for that. But yes, someone is skating Lord Stanley's Cup tomorrow night. We all know Washington. We all know Washington won this series in 5 historically. There's been nothing historically accurate about this series, though. And I'm honestly okay with that. Because I like seeing these tell my own stories. All right, we'll get that out of shot. Now let's grab the play chart. So yeah, also very happy that this took a lot less than the 2 hours we needed last night for this game. As for the new delivery that came in earlier this morning, or earlier this afternoon, we have Bullet Heart from level 99 games. I got Bullet Star as part of my Noble Night trip on Friday last week. So this is the first game in that series and should be, I would expect to be more of the same. Yep, shoot 'em up. We're not going to go ahead and go through absolutely everything in here because well, we'll probably tear this apart at some point, but I'm not going to go through the back of the box until we do. But that will do it for this playthrough of Strat-O-Matic Hockey. Game 6 is in the books. What's coming up on the channel, in addition to Game 7 tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back to the world of Dungeons & Dragons. We'll be continuing the story of Lyndall Brushgather and Burrell Amastasia. I haven't decided what they'll be doing yet, but they will definitely be doing something tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be going back up in actually, we'll probably need a new America Bomber pilot as we play America Bomber, Evil Queen of the Skies from Compass Games. And tomorrow night, we will be back here. We'll be over at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas for the winner-take-all Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals replay between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Washington Capitals. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone, and yes, Higher Ground, I am on vacation. I actually don't go back to work until January 2nd. The Washington Capitals take Game 6 by a final score of 1-0. Game 7 tomorrow night at T-Mobile Arena. Once again, take care.